there's this song that I found. I really honestly don't even know what it's from, but it is a crazy song with a bunch of kids that are singing a song called Feminist Boys.
I'm a feminist boy. Watch me be a man who has all the feels. I can laugh, cry, sing, and still keep it real. I don't have to be tough just to get respect. I know words, not fists, solve arguments. Watch me be a man who doesn't only wear blue. Why can't pink and purple be boy colors too? I feel bad for macho men who won't wear sparkles. Those old color codes are so patriarchal. Macho, punch, tough guy, girl. That is so passe, that is not my future. Macho, grab, oh you're annoyed. That's so toxic, I'm a feminist boy. Watch me be an Asian man who plays leading roles. Cause it's not just white dudes who can be heroes. We've got more than Jackie Chan, we've got more than Bruce Lee. Watch out Hollywood, here's life starring me. Watch me be a baller like Jeremy Lin. I got game, no need to be as tall as him. Don't need to be big just to be a winner. Don't need to be a girl to help cook dinner. Give it up for the feminist boy. He knows that we aren't playing coy.
Alright, so basically what's going on here is that you have several different boys in this video that are singing terribly, obviously, but they're basically showing all these weird like clips of them and in superhero kind of looking attire or other things like that. And they're doing these stupid Twitch looking dances or something from that, kind of popularized from Fortnite and whatnot. But they're doing all of that in this video, and they're trying to talk about things that I don't even believe they really even truly understand. But by the way, notice in the very beginning, if you're listening on audio, you don't see this, but in the very beginning, the boys are literally wearing these pink hats, these pink feminist hats, which are supposed to represent a woman's privates, by the way. That's what they were supposed to be, okay? They're wearing those on their head in this video as kids. And we're supposed to just be like, oh, it's just for fun. It's just about letting them know that there's other ways that you don't have to be a certain type of boy or a certain type of man. No, that's not what this is about. That's not what it's showing it. That's not what I'm seeing. I'm seeing something totally different here. I'm seeing them really go for this feminism thing very hard in some of the most heinous ways. But the other thing too is like, what does being an Asian movie star have to do with feminism at all? I don't even know. Like, it doesn't make sense to me. And then you have the kid in there that's like, well, I've got game. I don't need to be as tall as this basketball player. And it's like, dude, like, just wait. Like, you're gonna need to be able to do it. As much as I can be one of the best basketball players out there, if I don't meet the physical requirements to do that, I'm not going to be successful. But here's the problem. We live in a day and age where the left has also tried to misconstrue that. They've tried to change this. This idea, when they talk about men and women and basically giving you the idea that at any given point in time, a woman can be a man, and at any given point in time, a man can be a woman. What they're also trying to admit or add in there is that, well, all of these other physical things you're not bound by. So if you want it to be 6'7", you could just identify as being 6'7", right? And just go play in the NBA. That's basically what they're trying to do. Of course, it's not going to work out very well for you. I am waiting for the first player to actually show up for the audition and basically or for the tryout and say, hey, I actually identify as LeBron James' height, so I should be good to go, right? Like, because that's basically what's going on. But the fact is that you do need to have certain physical requirements to do certain sports. That's a reality. It's just a reality. You can't go away from that. But of course they're trying to do that. And it's like, newsflash, you can't just be a basketball player just because you feel like it. That's not how that works. But not all of the messaging is entirely bad. I mean, when they're talking about, okay, well, we should use words, not fists. I get that. I think that's perfectly fine, generally speaking. But it's when it's packaged with all the rest of this junk that I have the problem here. Where it's like, oh, like, I would feel bad if people aren't wearing pink or sparkles, and boys should be able to wear all of these things. I mean, yeah, you can wear them. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that, but it's the messaging that goes along with it. It's, what is it trying to say with that? Do I have purple shirts? Sure. I mean, who cares? That if you're trying to normalize something like that, just say who cares. It's not important. But either way, that's not what the messaging is here. The messaging is to be a feminist boy. It's to be this boy that is the opposite of what every man should be. That they should never try to even attempt to be a normal man at any given point in life. And that's the problem that I have. These kids at that age shouldn't even be concerned with any of this stuff. It's there's not something that they should be thinking about. But I also want to know, what were the parents doing? I mean, the parents had to put them in this. Are they going along with this type of stuff? I mean, that's what I want to know, especially when you have them wearing those disgusting hats. It just really is a massive oversight, in my opinion. The thing is that if this is what the future of men is going to be, where it's like, we're all these feminist men, and keep in mind, feminist does not mean what a lot of people think it means by just the name of it, or the old school feminism. That's not what this is. It's not about women's rights anymore. It's about significantly more than that. It's just as radical as the LGBTQ stuff, by the way. They're the ones that are saying that women that men can be women, that men can get pregnant, that women, just all of these, they're just misconstruing everything. Under their determination, that's basically what's going on. And if this is what the future is holding, we're doomed. Especially for students or kids, we're doomed. That's all there is to it. You just watched a clip from The William Hall Show. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe.